Alright, we're here on Therum. We just got inside the dig site. Went through all those geth outside to get here. Only to then deal with the ones waiting inside. But we're getting close to Liara.
Negative contacts. I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Huh. Just wait. For those of you watching who have only ever seen this mission done in the Paragon way, which is usually like the very first main mission you do, wait till you see this. Because if I did this right, Liara...
Now it's fun.
Hold on, before I was so rudely interrupted.
Prothean's business. Looks like a lava flow port in here.
Liara is in a not very good condition.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help. Are you real? Oh, no. Don't be stupid, Liara. Humans do not come here. You're hallucinating. And talking to yourself. Oh, goddess. I am going to die here.
Get a grip, Doctor.
We're here to save your sorry ass. So snap out of
You're rude for a hallucination. My subconscious must want to punish me for being this stupid.
Fine, don't believe me.
Doesn't matter what you think. I'm getting you out of there.
You almost had me convinced there. I would not expect a hallucination to be defiant. Well, I'll play along. As you can see, I am trapped here. If you're as real as you claim, find a way to get me out.
How'd you end up in there?
Ah, yes, the figment of my imagination wants me to retrace my steps. See if I can figure out where I went wrong. I was exploring the ruins. When the Geth showed up, I ran in here and activated the defenses. The barrier curtains could protect me. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
You shouldn't have been messing with technology you don't understand.
I know how it works. I've studied it. Ugh. Calm down, Liara. You're yelling at a figment of your imagination. Listen, if you're real, find some way past the barrier curtain. Find some way to deal with the Geth. Then use the control panel to release me. If you're not real, leave me alone. I'm tired of talking to myself.
She is just in a mental state where she doesn't even know if she's hallucinating or not. When you first show up, usually she'll be like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here." But if you wait this long, she is like, "Oh, I'm just talking to myself. Oh, I'm hallucinating again. Oh, I'm imagining things again. Leave me alone, hallucination."
All clear.
Gosh, what was the sequence again? Hold on a second. Just to remind myself whether or not there's any loot here to grab. Ah, there is. Alright. Gosh, it's been so long. What was the code again for this mining laser? I like how there isn't something that you can find to tell you what the code is. You just gotta guess what it is. Ah, that's right. It was X square circle triangle. That's what it was. Like I said, riding a bike.
Now I am hallucinating that you are inside the tower. I must be getting worse. Earlier, I even imagined I heard thunder.
We used the mining laser to bore through.
You bored through? You're real, aren't you? By the goddess, you're real! I'm sorry. I thought you were a hallucination. I thought I was going mad. Please get me out of here before more Geth show up.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
So nothing too drastic. It's not like she literally went insane. She was just like struggling because, of course, if you've been trapped in there, wouldn't you start to imagine that you're hallucinating?
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Just wait till we tell her that her mom's dead.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Gonna be close, Skipper.
So it may not have been that drastic of a difference, but I just found it hilarious the first time I found that, where she is like just thinking that I'm a hallucination the entire time, like struggling with what is real and what's her imagination, giving you an idea of how long she's been there, and has probably wondered if she's going insane or not.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Haha. All right, let's get out of here.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
Joker, could you turn the
We
volume
almost
down on
died
your
out
speaker?
there, and your pilot is making jokes?
He's a jerk.
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what
A lot of this dialogue you already
How
heard in
old
my
are you
original
exactly?
run.
I hate to admit it, but I am
I hope I...
That is why my research has not received the attention it
I've
deserves.
got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due, it is all. But here is the incredible part. According to my, it is. But I know I'm right, and
Get to the
eventually,
point.
the galaxy is.
Da, da, da,
There-
da, da.
And then, like all the other forgotten
up
civilizations
and I'll tell
throughout
you.
galactic history,
You're not much of an expert, Doctor. The answer's been standing in front of you the whole time. The Protheans were wiped out by a race of machines. The Reapers.
the Reapers. But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am surprised you were able to make any sense of it at all.
It's just a bunch of random images, even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo-jumbo. Supposed to help the commander think like a Prothean. I don't know if it worked, though.
She said it would help me understand my visions, but they still don't make sense.
And this was something another Asari did to you? Commander, with your permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your mind. One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
What do you have in mind?
Like the Asari who gave you the cipher, I can join my consciousness to yours. Maybe my knowledge of the Protheans will help clarify your vision.
Huh. I'm wondering, can I actually deny her, like, doing that? Be like, forget it!
Nobody's messing with my head anymore. I'm sick of dealing with these visions.
I understand your reluctance, Commander, but the visions are already there. I only want to help you make sense of them. It may be the only way to stop Saren.
Fine.
Looks like I don't have a choice.
Pretty much. Illusion of choice.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Looks like we're back where we started.
Quite the opposite, Commander. I think my knowledge of the Protheans will prove useful before this is over. Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. Find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces
Great,
together.
another alien.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental
Oh,
exhaustion,
man.
coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical
We're done.
professional. It will give me
To
the
say
chance
you can
to
be a real
think
jerk
things over.
in some of your
Are we
choices
finished
here
Commander?
is kind of
Go
an
see the doc.
understatement.
The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Let's try this again.
Commander, I hope you plan to be civil this time. I don't enjoy getting cut off mid-conversation.
You know, you guys just do it yourselves, you know? I only do that because you guys push me too far. If you guys didn't have such mouths on you, and maybe you wouldn't get cut off. Did you see my report?
You've had a chance to look over the files?
We did. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy now.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
I know what I'm doing.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
I could disconnect, but I don't think that was enough to get a disconnect.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
She's dead.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
Did you guys
At least
forget
the
that I've
mission
already
was a
killed
success.
Benezia?
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
You know what? Well, goodbye.
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
I love that Joker's always like, whoops, looks like we lost communications. See, when you do it like this, the line he gives you in, I think it's Mass Effect 3, where he's like, well, let me know if you want me to call up the council and cut them off again for old time's sake. It makes sense when you do the Renegade path, because really you're never going to disconnect them if you're doing the Paragon run, but you usually would love to do it in the Renegade run, because... so fun. That Turian council member. Not a very nice guy. Hello, Liara. Let's see how she reacts to our first conversation this late. What does she say?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No.
I just want to talk.
Ha!
Of course. I never properly thanked you for saving me.
I don't
from
care
the
about your
Death
well-being, I
Commander.
just want to talk to you.
If you hadn't shown up,
Just part of the mission.
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died.
Not this.
My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful. And now she is gone.
This is one. Alright, so here's something I don't like. I don't like that there is not some kind of dialogue here where we, like, break the news to her that her mother is dead. She just is told off screen, and we come to her and she's like, well, I'm going to remember how she lived and not how she died. It's like, oh, you already know. Oh, okay. I guess I don't get to be the one to tell you this, alright? And then we can talk to her about Sorry Culture, but if you guys wanted to see more on this conversation with Liara, you can head over to my original one, which I keep talking about, where I actually romance Liara. I'm not going to be romancing her in this run, though. But I did romance her in the first run.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
No, there's another certain lady soldier on this ship that I intend to romance instead of Liara this time around. Caden is over there, but nah. Why would I be interested in chatting with Caden, right? Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm playing around. This is the Renegade run. I'm just messing around, playing around, because guess what? We're being Renegade. What do we care? And of course, I'm joking because we've already done a run, so you guys know certain things about how the story goes, and I'm sure you can probably figure out my hints about about certain choices I'm gonna make, let me put it that way, in regards to certain members. Like this guy right there. Hello, Ashley.
There's a reason for everything that happened, Shepard, even if you don't understand it at the time. What you did on Torfin, it was a hard call, but it gave you the strength you needed on this mission. And that got you here, commanding the finest tin can in the Alliance fleet. This is exactly where the galaxy needs you to be. No pressure.
By the way, that just reminded me, when I went to the Citadel after I ended the last video, and I was exploring the Citadel, see what there was, I did run into the guy in the mission that I was referring to. You saw the Darius mission that you get for having a ruthless background. There is also a side mission, if you choose to be an Earthborn, where if you go to Korra's Den, there'll be a guy who'll be like, "Hey, look who it is, it's Shepard. You grew up and became a soldier." And you're like, "Do I know you?" And he's like, "Oh, you don't remember me, huh? We used to run back together in our gang back on Earth." It was like the something Reds, I think he called it. And he wants me to help get one of his gang members out of prison who was arrested for doing a Turian hate crime, pretty much, where he's called a xenophobe. And you can go over to the officer and you can demand that the guy be released on Spectre Authority, and that's kind of like, you know, the quest that you can get. So you can either choose to let the guy stay arrested or whatever and support the Turians in that regard, or force him to get released. So I did that off camera. Sorry if you guys wanted to see that, but I'm sure you can look it up. But that's basically what it is. Nothing drastic or different in the grand scheme of things. So, let's say... oh, here we go. I need you, Ash.
The galaxy may need me here, but I need you next to me.
God, you're awful. How do you come up with these things?
Oh, come on, Ash.
Sorry. I'll be serious. I need time to think. We've been focused on the mission. When we're done, it'll be different, I swear. I hope you can wait.
Barely.
I'll just requisition myself some cold showers.
That's the spirit, Skipper. Keep a stiff upper... something.
Hello.
I'll warn you, though. I'm a Hellcat off the battlefield, too. Sleep tight, Shepard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo! Some cold showers indeed. So let's see, now we can actually set up Liara's equipment here, which I kept some stuff just to give to her just cuz. I mean, she's not really going to be using it. I'll give her that just cuz. I'll give her that just cuz. That too. Let's give her that. We'll give her that. Obviously, that's the big one, her biotic amp. I don't have any armor for her. Let me check this armor here. Nope. Let me see if I can grab some light human armor from this guy here to give to her. Actually, let me real quick check to see if there's a new conversation with Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything.
Oh, this is a conversation I had earlier.
I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost.
Alright, so you guys can get to see this conversation I had off camera last time.
Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
Words mean nothing until you turn them into action, Garrus. What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to reapply for Spectre training. It will probably kill my father, but I've got to try. If that doesn't work, I'll do just about anything, except go back to CSEC. I'm done with them. No more red tape, no more politics. From now on, I do things my way.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
There you go. And that is going to come up in a conversation in Mass Effect 2 later on.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
Looking for some armor for that sorry teammate we have over there. May have to check for some other stuff, but I can do that off camera. That's all I can get from this guy? Really? That seemed kind of limited. Well, whatever, it's better than what she had. Okay. Now that we've done that... Vermeer. Yep, that's gonna be the next big thing. Gosh. I guess I gotta go take time to go do this. I guess I can go take care of this. Obviously, I'm not gonna be doing the family Krogan armor quest for reasons. I may head back to Novaria just to get rid of this, I guess. I don't want to bother doing that. But this one, plus there's actually also some other, those other planets. I just gotta remember what systems they're in. The systems that open up when you do the Novaria and Pharos quests in regards to both the Rachni and the Thorian. Because, as long as they involve Cerberus, because of the conversation dialogue that can change in Mass Effect 2 if you do them. So I guess the next time we continue this playthrough, in the next video, we will more than likely be heading to Vermeer. Stay tuned.